Good morning. How are you today? It is Wednesday, February the 12th, and this is Jennifer with Creativity. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am here this morning to have some time with you in the crafting room as well as a cup of coffee. So grab your warm beverage, whether it's tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and let's do a little crafting this morning. I'm going to give everybody a moment to get on, and I am going to get my desktop pulled up so I can see comments as they come through. All right. I hope everyone has a wonderful day as we are getting up and getting started this morning. Okay, I've got the desktop up. If anybody has any questions as we go along, I am here to answer anything that I can for you in regards to Stamping Up and the projects that I am doing. Excuse me, got a piece of floating missing place hair there. All right, so we're going to dive right in because I have a treat this morning. I have two projects instead of one project. So normally I only do one, but I got to play in with this stamp set today, and not today, I was playing with it last night, and I just got carried away because it's cute. It is not one of my normal type stamp sets that I go to, but I have enjoyed playing with it. So let me move my camera and let's dive in. Okay, guys. I will update the description in a little bit. I was running behind this morning, so I did not get all the descriptions put in as far as host code for shopping with me, my shopping links, any of that. So I will get all that updated shortly. But let's go ahead and get you moved and flip the camera to the workspace. Yes, all right. So let me get a sip of my coffee, and then I'm going to share with you the projects that we are going to do this morning. All right, so the bundle, not the bundle, just the stamp set that I am using is the One More Year stamp set. This is in our mini catalog, which is right here. If you don't have this catalog and you would like one, please let me know and I will get one out to you. But this is our January through April catalog. So this stamp set is in the mini catalog. So the projects that we're going to do is, this is one of them. And I just thought it was so cute, the little dog. And this is the other one that I am doing. So I hope you enjoy these projects as much as I did. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do this one first. This one here, um, I am using the Stylish Shape dies. Um, the banner came from the Stylish Shape dies. The circles here, those came out of the Spotlight Nature. And then I have our Timeless. This is our new designer series paper that is in the mini catalog, and it is called Timeless Plaid. And I have used this before. And then I've got the basic white, and also I have Balmy Blue cardstock. Now, if you want the measurements to the card, you need to join my email, because today when I email out the video, my measurements are going to be in my email. So if you are not on my email list, please make sure you go out and join it today so you can get the projects with the dimensionals. And I will be updating my, like I said, I will be updating my links right after this video, so all that information is going to be out there. All right, so I am using the Momentum Tuxedo Black. Also, I will be using the Balmy Blue ink for this one. I will be using some blends, our Stampin' blends. I am going to be using dark crumb cake, the light crumb cake, the balmy blue, boho blue, excuse me. I will use the boho blue, and also I'm using the light pretty pink, as well as the light smoky slate. So yes, I am using a good bit of blends today, but once the projects are done, it is just so little cute. This little dog, he is so, so cute. I'm a dog lover, so, but like I said, normally I do not buy these types of stamps, but I am so thankful I did this one because I have had so much fun playing with this one. And I feel sure I'm going to be doing lots more with it, just because I can't do a whole class basically in my short videos on Wednesdays. But we're gonna make this work. All right, so I'm gonna take my dark boho blue. We're gonna color the cake first, and all I did is I took my dark and I ran across the top of the card. And I'm gonna. If you have never used our blends before, they are amazing. They blend in very well. You do not need a lot of pressure to color with. Otherwise, it will just goosh everywhere. So you don't want to put a lot of pressure on it. Now I'm going in with the light boho blue. And you know what? Instead of using the brush tip, let's use the pointed tip, and that way I don't get on my cake itself. All right, here we go. All right. I know the weather where I'm at today is kind of cruddy, but hopefully you will have some pretty sunshine. We are not. We are currently in rain stage, which is a good thing because we haven't had any rain in a while. So a little bit of rain is okay. All right, now we're going to take our dark crumb cake, and then we're going to actually color in our cake piece here. I have so many exciting things coming up with my business. Please make sure you are on my email list so you don't miss out. I currently have my virtual stamp camp going on. I am using the Delightful Wishes bundle. If you are interested in doing that class, please make sure you get registered, as spaces are limited. Even though it's virtual, there is a cutoff space, so make sure you don't miss out, because I would hate for you not to be able to take part of that if you would like. I will also be going live tomorrow, and I know I normally don't do Thursdays, but Sunday I was not able to do everything in my video because of being out of town all weekend, and time just slipped up on me. But I will be going live tomorrow. It's probably going to be between 5 and 5:15. So make sure you're tuned in if possible. If not, please go out and rewatch the replay because I have some exciting things happening tomorrow. It is around it's Valentine's weekend, so I just want to throw in one little last um, tip there for Valentine's Day. And whether you do anything or not, we still all need some love. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. It will be in and out kind of video because I have my team meeting tomorrow night. And when I said Sunday I would go live on Thursday, I didn't realize that we were actually having a team meeting in person. So I will do my video and then bebop it out of here to get to my team meeting. But I will be here tomorrow with you guys. And like I said, it's going to be somewhere around 5:15. I should be on. I will know more tomorrow closer to the time. So I will put out a post as a reminder so you don't miss out because it's going to be fun. I promise it's going to be fun. So you want to come join me tomorrow. I'm actually going to finish it up tonight, the projects that I'm working on. But I will be live tomorrow. So make sure you tune in and join my email so you can get these adorable little projects and all of the measurements. Alright, so what I did is I took the light crumb cake and I went around. Now I'm going to come in with the dark crumb cake and giving some shadow, shade to him. And then I'll show you something else that we're going to do. We're going to do a blend with one of our blend pens. If you've never done a blend, I will show you. There we go. That is cute. Let's color his little ears here. Give it a little dark here. Alright, so our blend pen, a blender pen is clear. You can't see it, but when you rub over, it blends the colors together and it also lightens it a little bit. Perfect. Alright, so there's our little doggy. And we've got to stamp, let me go ahead and cover this. We've got to stamp our sentiment. And I am using Happy Birthday, Another Wrinkle Wiser is our sentiment that's going to go on the front. And I'm using boho blue, and we're going to stamp this directly on here. Okay. And then for my inside, I am using the sentiment, at least you're not as old as you'll be next year. I know my grandkids tease me about my age, so this just seemed to fit very well. Alright, we're going to just find a spot and put it down. Okay, now we're going to close up all these ink pads before we get it everywhere. And it is time to assemble our card. So we're going to move this out of the way. We're going to put that there. Now, I want to put these down before I do the adhesive because I don't want my little doggy covered up at all. So, there we go. That's perfect right there. Alright, so I'm going to use some adhesive on the back of this one, and we're going to put it right there. For the little dog, I want to use some embellishments, not embellishments, some dimensionals to pop him up. So let's do that real quick. Let's do, may as well go ahead and do 4. And that way we've got, well, we're going to do 5 because that one decided it was going to stick together. All right, so here we go. Knock, knock, knock. I am just using my pick tool to take the backings off. I find that to be a lot easier most of the time. And then we're going to put that there. And then I want to also go ahead and put dimensionals on the banner. And I'm going to do 2 for this. And okay, now we're ready to put this on the inside of our card base. And I'm going to go ahead and fold it at the scored mark. I am going to run my bone folder across here to give it that good crease down. We are going to take our inside and put our adhesive on it. And we're going to sit this right on the inside. Now we're ready to do put this on the outside. Come on. All right. And there we have our first card. And then we need to put our embellishments on it. I am using the basic gray and the smoky pearls embellishments. And let's go ahead and do the smoky gray. And we're going to put one there. And there's 2 different sizes. You got the big and the small. So I'm going to do one big. And then I am doing 2 of the small. So there is card number 1. I hope you like that because I think he is so cute. All right. Let's do another one real quick. Move that out of the way. Now, this one I used our thick basic white cardstock. I used our regular white cardstock. I also used the embossing folder on the background. That is the So Swirly embossing folder to emboss the backing of this one. And then I am using our is our 2004-2006 in color. This one I use the Summer Splash. Hold on. No, on this one I used our Shaw Shamrock. And then on the one that I'm going to make with you today, I am using the Summer Splash. And then I used the basic gray and the black blends on this one to get it going. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Let me pull my pieces here together. All right. So we're going to go ahead and stamp our little dog in the tuxedo black. And then we're going to kind of put him to the side. So there is that. Let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment while we're stamping. Let's see. Where did I do? What did I do with it? Did I put it in here? Yeah. Okay. Let me clean this one off because we're not going to use this one anymore. All right. Let's put this on the inside here. And this one I'm putting Yearn How Old in dog ears. you'd be, and then I did not use anything there other than that. And then we're going to stamp it right there. And yes, I should have cut my little banner a little bigger, but I didn't. So let's see if I can do this. I'm going to take my snips and just kind of make a point on the edges here, but it's going to be really small, but it still gives it that definition there. I think that'll work. All right, so now I have my basic white with the embossed swirl design to it. I have my designer paper, so I'm ready to put my adhesive on here. And then I just kind of twisted this a little bit to give it that angled look. All right, and now we've got this piece that's going to go across the card here. Let's go ahead and put down our, fold our base card here so we can kind of see, because my designer piece is a little too long, so we got to trim it down before we do anything else. So let's just go ahead and put this piece down. Go ahead and put your adhesive. Oh, come on. Just go ahead and put your adhesive down. And then we're going to kind of, it don't butt up to the side, but it does get close to the edge. All right. Now, we need to color our little dog before we do anything else. So I'm going to try, let's do this. We are going to use the, I'm going to use the dark and the light smoky slate and the light summer splash markers. Instead of using the black, let's try this. All right, so we're going to go in with our light smoky, and we are going to color the outside edge of our little dog. And one side's going to be a little darker. I thought I was coloring the whole thing, but I see I'm not. So just, we were only supposed to give him a shadow. So let's see. I may end up having the coloring. Let's see. And I do want to color his eye. All right. Yeah, I think for this one we're gonna need to, because I got a lot of color on that one side. So let's just go ahead and color him all the way in. Didn't want to do that, but was not paying attention. I don't want to color his nose all the way in. And we are going to leave a little bit of. Alright, we got to color his tail. Now, I want to use the blend on him so I can make him a little lighter, since I didn't really want to color him all the way. Alright, I think that's still cute. We got to color his little tongue, and we're going to do that in pink. Let's give him a pink nose. All right, now we're going to take our summer splash. This is our dark summer splash, so I'm going to do the top of the birthday hat in the dark. And then I am going to take the light and there we go. Now we are ready to put this down, and then we'll get back to making our banner. So we're going to put this. Now this goes all the way to the edge of the card base. Okay. Now I am ready to put the adhesive on this right here. And then I just kind of stuck this in the center because I'm going to snip the edges of this. I just got to figure out where we need to trim off because it hangs over just a little bit there. All right, so we are going to snip it just a little bit. Uh-oh. You see what I did? That's why I should not have done that. I know now what I did. I did the banner and then I put this down and snipped the extra off. So it's okay. So let's go ahead and make our little banner here. All right, and then we're going to do that one. And then let's do it on this side as well. All right. There we go. Now we're ready to put our sentiment in the middle there. And we are going to put our banner down. And it's going to go just like there. Okay? Now, all right, perfect. Now we're going to take a piece of our Summer Splash ribbon and we're going to tie just a small bow. And you actually could leave it as is and not even put the bow on it. But I like the bow since I am not using embellishments. I like to have something besides just the card on it. So I am going to use the Summer Splash ribbon. And this ribbon can be found in our annual catalog. All right, come on. Okay, now we're going to snip it. And you can put this down with glue. Oh, excuse me. You can put this down with glue dots, or I am going to use a piece of our tear and tape. Just because tear and tape is what I have on my table. If I had the glue dots on my table, I would use glue dots. But I am going to use the tear and tape. And I pressed it down really well to make sure that I had it down good. And then it just kind of sticks down at the bottom of the banner. And I did story. We are using embellishments. I am using the 2004-2006 in color resident dots. And these dots are going to go, let me get my pick tool here. We're going to use a big one that's going to go right there. And then we're going to use a little one that is going to go right there. All right. So there is card number 2. I hope you enjoyed this little set as much as I have. And I will be back live tomorrow, like I said, on Thursday, which is not my norm, but I was not able to complete everything on Sunday during my live, and I said that I would go back live this week, and I chose Thursday. So I will do it on Thursday, and then I will head out to my team meeting that I have with my group that I am involved in as well. All right, guys, that is the coffee and card with Jennifer today. Here are our two projects. And if you would like the measurements, please make sure you join my email list. Click the link in this video and you will be able to get in on the email list, and I will be sending out the measurements that goes along with these two cards today in my video email that I send out. All right, guys. Don't forget about Delightful Wishes. Um, Stamp Camp, you should have got an email on that. If not, please let me know and I'll get that out to you, as well as Creativity um, Club that is approaching deadline for the February class. If you're interested in that, please let me know as well. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will be back tomorrow to craft with you between 5 and 5:15. Thank you and have a wonderful Wednesday.